Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mindy, and today I'm gonna be talking about how an ENFP make an INTJ open up. So if you are one of the other personality types that are interested in one INTJ or in more INTJs, I hope this video can help you. But before I start, please like my video and subscribe because I put 2 videos each week. Remember that you have one-on-one sessions with me. You can check the information below. And if you enjoy my content, consider buying me coffees. The link is down below. So number 1, ENFPs are genuinely interested in them. And this is because ENFPs are just interested in people. And they do the same with INTJs. You know, maybe INTJs, when this happens often, that they are having a conversation, the few times that they actually open up and talk to somebody, they can exchange or, tell something to another person. But if the other person doesn't seem to be interested, they just lose interest. Because it is important, not only for INTJs, but for any other type, that the other person who's with them shows interest, that is genuinely present and there whenever they're talking. So being interested in another person, this should be actually a rule for any social interaction that we have with one another. But this is something that I noticed myself. It works perfectly. This is also one of the reasons why INTJs open up with ENFPs. They are just present, they're listening, they're interacting, they're there. By the way, if you're an INTJ watching this, I would like you to tell me if you agree or disagree with what I'm saying. Number 2, ENFPs share their random world or their thoughts. They give access to the other person, to their worlds, to their heads, even when the INTJ looks cold. So this is something that many personality types don't do. They see the cold INTJ and they just think like, okay, there is no chance here, I am leaving, bye. But the ENFP does not do that, because ENFPs believe in the potential of people. They can see, maybe sometimes can be too naive, but they believe that it is possible that someone looks this way, but maybe they are, they at least they give it a try, and how do they give a try? They would open up. They would tell something about themselves. They would say some story of something that happened, and but it's not something trivial. It's not small talk. It's more like some idea that they had. INTJs like to engage. I mean, if you believe that INTJs are people who is just called I don't know why you're watching this video. I hope that's not the reason. But if the ENFP is sharing something, not only, engage and listening to them, but they also share something, that's something very appealing to any personality type, including the INTJ. Another reason is the ENFP is someone very curious. And whenever they get new information, or whenever they have a new realization or understanding of any sort, they will share that with the INTJ too. And this is, I believe, key, because the INTJ is someone also very curious by nature. And the information that the ENFP provides will help them to, maybe navigate more whatever information they have in their heads. They're very alike somehow, even different, but they're alike. And they also need these, or they love it to have this new information that they can put in and, compare to other information, do the pattern recognition thing. So if you are another personality type outside these 2 types, what you can do is open up, share your things, and don't be afraid to, to share something more than just trivial, like, how was your day and how was work. Just open up, share stuff. Number 4, ENFPs are playful and fun. They are not afraid of, saying a bit of a a joke, a playful joke to the INTJ, and it doesn't need to be like, you know, a huge joke, but they're just open to go with the flow, and if something comes up in their mind in a playful way, they will just say it. And the INTJ is different there. Maybe they are more reserved, but this reserved nature feeds on this other polarity and this other kind of energy that this person has, this playfulness. And I will add up a fifth one. Maybe this is one of the most important ones. When the INTJ shares something, they work as a sounding board for the INTJ. So even if they just meet this INTJ and they say something, whatever information the INTJ is saying, the ENFP, it's not afraid of saying what you're saying is wrong, or I think it's not right, you know? And that's something that many people do not have. And the INTJ is open to re-evaluate whatever they're saying if someone says in a respectful way, right? So the ENFP works as a sounding board for the INTJ many times. They help them to look at situations in a different way. So I think if another personality who is not an ENFP would also do that, would do something like, okay, the INTJ says something, it doesn't mean that the INTJ wants to always win. You can use this information they're saying to, you know, bring up your opinion and to give your point of view on something. So you're gonna give your input, and that's gonna help. Sometimes it will be something like, you know, have you seen this in this way? Or sometimes it's gonna be something like the ENFP would say, I don't agree with that because of this and this and that. So anyways, any of these new inputs would help the INTJ to refine this concept they have, this truth. So in order for you to engage with an INTJ, you want to open up, have an opinion, be interested in the other person, and don't be afraid to say, you know, I don't agree with this. So that's all for now. Remember that you have one-on-one sessions with me. You can check the information below. And for now, see you next time.